I have gone and surprised myself by making an online dance class series, all with the intention and determination to reach and support more body-curious individuals like yourself. So welcome to this series. It is called Dance Class for the Sensitive Mover. This is a class that offers you guidance for getting into your body, and that is dancer talk for sensing or noticing what's going on in there. This is also a class that fully supports the unleashing of your individual, weirdo, fully owned movement expression. So what does class look like? Generally, class will begin with a 5-minute description of our focus. Often this focus is related to biomechanics, which includes anatomy, physics, and other somatic research. My own movement background is heavily dosed with these kinds of inquiries, having studied with the Axis Syllabus Research Network for 10 years, so you can learn more about that with a link below. Following the topic, the class looks like a guided meditation, only we'll be evolving from smaller, almost invisible sensed movement into gross, you might just sweat locomotive movement. The class ends with a writing opportunity, though if you please write throughout, and in total the class lasts about 45 minutes to an hour. This class is for all body-curious folks. In addition, this series is dedicated to experiments with tone. Now, degrees of tone in our body can be regulated by muscle contractions, chains of connective tissue spiraling, breath, or even through ways of the nervous system. So I'm curious about adding tone to our movement to see how it changes it and adds more possibility for dynamicism. So what does that look like and what does that feel like? Here are some things to know. For each class, please remember to bring a writing tool. We will have opportunity to write at the end of class, but there is also opportunity to always write if something comes up. It's a really good way to engage in the class without having to move. Know that with each prompt, I will show up on your screen demonstrating. However, I highly encourage you to just listen if that suits you better. Between some of the prompts, the screen will do this fancy countdown, and this is a tool for you to use as you wish. Sometimes after the prompts, there will be music included. And if you like the tune that I curated, please listen on. But if you prefer to try the movement in silence or use your own movement, turn the volume off and be sure to find your own kind of timer. I will also be sure to cite all the music that I use at the bottom of each video. Okay, if you are nervous, please try not to worry. There's no one there to judge you. There's many miles and many screens between us. If you don't understand one of the prompts that I give, or an exercise might feel difficult or too long, I encourage you to repeat what you know, repeat what you're interested in. Stay engaged with what moves you. Other tools that can be helpful are, if you are repeating a movement, you can try changing the size of it, how much tone you give to it, the direction of it, or you can just let it go and do what feels good. In addition, as mentioned before, you always can go to the side and write. Observe what you've noticed before and observe what the prompts make you think of. Writing is a total great way to engage in the practice. These classes are about feeling good. They're about valuing individual choice making and expression and feeling good. I will say feeling good twice because I really encourage you to not try and do the exercises correctly, but to try and see if the suggestions feel good in your body. If you want to hear more about my philosophy, there's a separate YouTube video entitled Philosophy in Teaching, and you can also read more about it on my website. So I hope these classes help you notice and understand yourself so that we can better notice and understand